Hello, we are continuing our conversation about government and specifically the Constitution. We are in the Holt American Government textbook. It is available online at the National Emergency Archives of the National Emergency Library. And today we're going to talk about freedom and the Bill of Rights. So, several states made strong recommendations that a Bill of Rights be added to the Constitution upon its ratification. President George Washington also supported adding a Bill of Rights to the Constitution. James Madison, although he had originally thought a Bill of Rights unnecessary, took the lead in the first session of the initial Congress in developing the amendments. 12 amendments were originally posed for ratification by the states. The two amendments that were never ratified dealt with how members of the House of Representatives would be apportioned among the states and how Congress members would be compensated for their service. About 18 months passed before the necessary three-quarters of the states agreed to ratify the Bill of Rights. Massachusetts, one of the states that originally had called for a Bill of Rights as a condition for signing the Constitution, was one of three states that did not ratify the Bill of Rights when it was proposed in Congress. Connecticut ratified it only in 1932, Georgia and Massachusetts in 1939. Of course, because three-quarters of the states had ratified the Bill of Rights, it applied to all states in the Union, even though it had not been ratified by all of them. Curiously, the adoption of the Bill of Rights was not seen as an earth-shaking event at the time, as indicated by the text of a letter Thomas Jefferson sent to the states on March 1, 1792, in his official capacity as Secretary of State. The letter listed the adoption of the Bill of Rights after a law Congress had passed regulating fishing. Today, however, most people in the United States understand the profound impact the Bill of Rights has had on the rules of the U.S. political system and the content of U.S. public policies. Civil liberties. The Bill of Rights is designed to protect people's civil liberties. Civil liberties are basic individual rights and freedoms that are protected from government violation. When drawing up the Bill of Rights, members of the initial Congress specifically wanted to guarantee freedom of speech, assembly, and religion in order to protect individual rights and prevent a tyranny of the majority. These freedoms are considered to be among the most fundamental civil liberties. In listing these rights in the First Amendment, the framers conferred upon them a special place in the American consciousness. They believed that respecting these freedoms were among the most important duties of government and society. To whom do First Amendment freedoms and other constitutional protections belong? In several of its amendments, the Bill of Rights refers to the right of the people, but nowhere does it define who the people are. In addressing this issue, the Supreme Court has ruled that the protections granted by the Constitution are not limited to U.S. citizens. For the most part, these constitutional protections also guarantee the civil liberties of aliens or non-residents, or resident non-citizens. The government may, however, limit some civil liberties of aliens who reside in the United States. So that wraps up our talk about civil liberties for today. We're going to move on tomorrow or in the next video to balancing rights and interests with the public good. So until then, stay safe. Hope to see you soon, and goodbye.